defensive line got after the quarterback early and often against BC. How proud of that group have you been since the start of the year to now?
Man, super proud of those guys. When you lose two guys who made a lot of plays last season off the edge and interior as well, Isaiah Smith, Cam Robertson stepping up into those roles. And last week we had a lot of guys kind of step up with Cam being out with the injury. DJ Warner kind of coming into his own. Billy Walton had a sack. Trey got some good playing time. Ja'Kai is steady, solid. So I'm super proud of the guys, how they've stepped up this season. When early on, a lot of people thought there was a question mark, especially up front.
You mentioned Cam being banged up. In what areas have you seen guys like Billy Walton or DJ Warner or Ja'Kai improve their game so far this season?
Well, they just knew that they didn't really have time. They didn't have time to wait and develop, and that's the cool thing about college football is somebody goes down, especially a really good player like Cam, it's the next guy up. And Cam's been super supportive. He's been coaching his butt off on the sideline. He's helping in meetings, post meetings extra with the guys. So I'm proud of DJ and Ja'Kai and Billy and all the guys that's played and really stepped up with him being out.
What was it like for you as a coach when Akeel Washington gets hurt? He was expected to be a big-time contributor, but now you kind of have had to change the rotations a little bit and have settled in now. But what was that like early on in the season?
Well, obviously you don't love it. I think he got hurt August 20th, so we hadn't seen Akeel in a game yet. But as a coach, it's really your job. Like, you have to find a way to see what guys do well, see what guys struggle in, and put them in the best situations possible for them to be successful. And early on it was tough, just trying to find the rotation, what guys are better at what. But they've really settled in and done a great job.
Before Cam's injury, on paper and for viewers watching, it seemed like he was playing at a really, really high level. What was that like watching him? How excited are you to get him back potentially next week?
Yeah, Cam's done exactly what we thought he was capable of. The cool thing last year is that, having really a starter A, a starter B with him and Isaiah, with Jafari and E-Rob, we really knew what he could do, but just seeing him actually do it game after game was really impressive to watch. He's bought in, great leader, great for the room, so we're excited getting him back.
And, when you talk about edge rusher, a lot of people want to talk about the sacks, and they've been doing that, but how have you been impressed with them stopping the run? I remember Cam Robertson really blew up that 4th and 1 against Clemson where he took down 2 tackles, so what's that been like?
Yeah, in the room we talk about it all the time, is that you don't get to rush the passer if you don't stop the run. So Coach Simons, Coach Tibbs, Coach Crum, even Coach Hunley getting the corners in there to fit, like, we're all bought in on stopping the run, so we know it's important because we say if you stop the run, you can go have some fun. So it's been a huge part of our defense over the last couple of years, and we got to continue to do that.
I've asked every coach, but it seems like this bye week comes at a pretty good time. How helpful is that going to be to, especially when the defense has been playing a ton of snaps each game, to try and rejuvenate?
Oh, it's awesome. It came at a great time, right when we needed it. We kind of held Cam again last week to get him into this bye week, to get him healthy, get Ja'Kai healthy, DJ healthy, Trey healthy, just overall as a team, very much needed to get the bye week and get ready to go.
And last thing, Turbo gets 4 sacks, ties a program record for a single game. What was that like watching him out there doing his thing last Saturday?
It was awesome. I don't even think he knew it, but he has that nickname for a reason. He goes, he's all out effort, whether it's jetting him up the field or moving him. He got some kind of interesting sacks. I think one of them he dropped in coverage, came out of coverage, got a sack, so I've never seen that, but it was a fun day for him. And, I'm his biggest supporter. Great family, great kid, and just happy for what's come his way.